Hey guys, it's me Sam, and I have a story for you today. Okay, so I went to Lowe's today because my mom's boyfriend wanted something, and I was like, hey Jeff, we should go get a red light bulb. And he was like, why do you need a red light bulb? I was like, I'm conducting an experiment, I have batteries, don't judge. Okay, went to my camera, and so I went in there and I got my red light bulb, and then it just hit me like a rock. Reminds me of elementary school. But anyways, it hit me. I was like, black lights. I want black lights because I have this awesome poster in my room, and I'm adding on to it right now. If you can see it, my project right there. Okay, so I was like, black lights, bruh. I want some black lights. So I walked up to one of the workers there, and I was like, hey, do you guys sell black lights? He was like, you mean fluorescent black lights? So I was like, yeah, black lights. So the guy took me to like aisle 2, the one that I was just in when I got my red light bulb, and he showed me this 48-inch thing. He was like, do you need big ones? Small ones? And I was like, I don't care. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, sure, I don't care. So he got this 48-inch one, and I was like, yeah, thank you. That guy was like, why do you need a light bulb anyway? Why do you want black lights? I was like, well, I'm a nerd, and I wanted to do an experiment, so yeah. And he was like, oh, okay. So I got that giant, looks horrible. I got one of those giant fluorescent black lights, and then I realized that I have nothing in my room to hold it with. So I walked all the way across the store to try to find Jeff, and I walked around the paint circle for about 5 times, expecting him to just show up. But I eventually found him, and I was like, hey Jeff, do we have any holder things? He was like, so you mean a light fixture? I was like, yeah. A light holder thing to put the light in. He was like, oh, yeah, no. I was like, doesn't your work have any? He was like, no, it doesn't. And so I had to walk all the way back to try and find someone to help me, and I walked up to the guy, and he was socializing with another worker, and I was like, I just walked up really slow, because I don't like talking to people. I'm so horrible with that. I'll just walk. I can't even order my own food. They're so intimidating to me. I'm just like, can I have more ketchup? My mom's like, she wants more ketchup. And then Jeff just looks at me, he's like, But anyways, I was like, hey, do you guys have any things to put this light bulb in? He was like, it's a 48-inch. I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, go down to aisle 2. And I'm just thinking the entire time, I have no idea what you're talking about. I've probably been in aisle 2 5 times. I have no idea what you're talking about. And then I kind of said what I was thinking, because he was like, and I'll send someone down there to help you. And I was like, oh man, I'm so retarded. I'm going to feel so retarded. He's going to walk down there, probably going to get the same guy that I had when he showed me where the fluorescent light was, and I'm just going to feel retarded. And he just looked at me and was like, you're not retarded. It's okay. And I don't think they took me seriously, because I walked really fast down to aisle 2, and I stood there for like 5 hours. It was probably like 10 minutes, but I was getting really impatient. I was standing there, I was like walking around, looking at things, and then I saw like $149 things. I was like, I ain't got no money for that. But yeah. And I was standing there, and then my mom called. She was like, Sam, where are you? I was like, I'm getting a light bulb. Just wait. I'll be out in a minute. She was like, okay. So she hung up. And then I was getting really impatient. So I was like, should I leave? Should I not leave? Maybe if I leave, he'll come. But maybe if I... So, whatever. I skipped out of the aisle, and I said tee. And then I grabbed one of those really spiral ones, the small ones. They're like that big. And I walked up to one of the workers. I think he knew who I was, because he was working really fast and trying to get away, and I don't know what I did, but okay. And I was like, hey, are these the same thing? Are these the same things, except this one is smaller? And he just looked at me and was like, yeah. So I had to put back the giant black light, so I don't have a fixture to put it in. Word of the day, fixture. And now I have 2 black lights that I'm proud of. That was my Lowe's story. Bye guys, please subscribe.